Hi, and welcome to 2026, the year your new life begins. Now, I know you're getting this as a welcome video, but I'm actually recording this last because, wow, I never expected for this to turn into such a journey. You see, my initial plan was for this to be a 90-minute workshop where I would give you an overview of the main energetic themes of 2026 and a few key dates, and that's it. But I've learned some time ago already that my creations, not just mine, but every creation has a consciousness of its own. And sometimes that creation has a very different idea to what you had originally planned rationally. And so instead of a 90-minute workshop, this turned out to be a whole audio course with over 2.5 hours of not just information, because nobody needs more information these days. It's all available to us all the time. But there are really ways for you to feel into the energy of this year through reflections and metaphors and stories. And I'm weaving it all in with how the energies are going to flow in nature and in your body and in the cosmos, because that's what I do. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised that things got out of hand, because when I do this for myself, and I do this for myself, I don't just give myself some key dates and energies. I actually go all in from every angle. And that's pretty much all I do all winter because it's the seed planting time. So I actually go through everything that you are about to go through in this audio journey. Plus, additionally, I apply it all to my own birth chart and even my menstrual cycle. And then I use that to plan. I don't really like that word, but I guess, yeah, to plan my entire life, meaning the year ahead, month by month, week by week. I time and schedule all my big project launches, retreats, family vacations, times when I'm not going to do anything at all, like, and all the activities that go into making all of that happen according to this natural energetic cycles that really, once you get to know them, are anything but random. Like, Mother Earth and Father Sky are always transmitting their their wisdom to us, and we can actually feel it in our bodies if we tune in. It's just that for the most part, in this modern world, we have become blind, deaf, and dumb to it. But it's really magical when we remember all of that. So I do have to say that we're not going into personalization in this audio journey. Everything that I'm talking about are collective energies that affect all of us, but within that, each of those energies also affects you personally based on where it's happening in your birth chart or when in your cycle it's happening. And if you want to go all in as well, I have the Embodied Astrology Masterclass for the cosmic part. I have the Cyclical Goddess mini course for the body part. I also have the Timekeeper Cyclical Planner where I keep it all in one place and I actually use these things every day. Okay, by now I have internalized what's in the masterclass and in the mini course, but I use the Timekeeper Planner every day. And actually, this year, at the beginning of the year, I had this unstoppable urge to get myself a sketchbook. Like, I could see it, I could feel it, like the thick paper that, you can't see through on the other side if you write on both sides of it, and the size of it and the color of it. Like, I could see it exactly. And then I went to the store where they have never had a notebook like that before. And of course, I found it. And I've been using that as some kind of a book a Bible almost that I write in and draw in as I move through all of these natural cycles. And I actually, wait, I'm going to show it to you. So for example, I don't know if you can see it. This is what I did for winter solstice. Then I have, this is in the workshop, the reflections of the previous years. Then I have the month by month that is still completely empty, but I put both of these things in your playbook as well. And then I also have, look, this is my first menstrual cycle of this year. This is the first full moon, and so on. I also have things like that. Like you get the picture. Anyway, the only reason I am showing you, well, I'm showing you this because I think it's really cool, but also I just want to say that there is nothing in this workshop that I don't actually do in my real life, so that it's not in my book. There is, of course, more in the book than there is in the workshop, because I'm reusing the book for everything. So, oh, when I was showing you the book, I guess you saw that some sections aren't finished. Like I have these post-it notes in there with things that are still missing. And that's because actually some of the visions that I have for 2026, and mind you, I'm recording this mid-January, but I didn't feel like the visions, the intentions, the feels of 2026 were coming through in a tangible enough form for me to put it all down on paper yet. And I know that the time will come. And the only reason I'm telling you this is because, like, please, I know this turned out to be more than you signed up for, but don't get stressed with it. Because even though you don't have to process all of it mentally, a lot of it is energetic, it's a lot to feel through. And some things are going to be they're going to feel far away because they are far away. Like it's hard to be in January and tune into August and like be there fully. And you don't have to do that yet. You can always revisit all of these month by month sections when you actually get into the month. So don't let any of it overwhelm you. My suggestion is that you listen through it at the beginning of the year or whenever you're listening to it. So you get the feel for the overall energy. Like, what's your main focus this year? What is your main goal? What's your main mission? What are you going to be devoting yourself to this year? And what is it that you can already foresee and forefeel in the energetic field? And what I would definitely do at the beginning of the year or as soon as possible is to go through the first part of the playbook or like the first 2, 3 parts of this audio journey, because it's going to help you do exactly that, like feel into the energies. And then ideally, you want to use the winter, so the time before the spring equinox on March 20th, so you still have some, I mean, I don't know when you're listening to this, but it's mid-January for me. I still have time. You want to use this time while we're still in winter to plant the seeds for everything that you want to harvest this year. But if you're listening to this later in the year or you forgot to plant a certain seed, don't sweat it. Like, there's always a way around it. And besides, that's really the whole beauty of cyclical living. There is always another cycle coming for you to catch and ride all the way through. And that's the reason I'm never going back to the linear paradigm. But now I'm tapping into a whole other realm here. So, without any further ado, let's get this thing started. I will talk to you because the rest of the modules are audio, so I will talk to you in part 1. Bye for now.